Welcome and thanks for joining us at the Pool Room Podcast, Episode 4, featuring Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 4. I'm Jack.
I'm Sam.
I'm Dave.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, called The Spoils of War, Episode 4.
Spoilers.
I thought it was fucking awesome.
Spoiler alert.
Ha ha ha.
No, I've got nothing.
The Spoils of War alert. I like how right away in the recap at the beginning of the episode, it showed the whole plot with the assassins sent to kill Bran and then Littlefinger talking to Catelyn about the dagger. Did you see that previously part?
It's been a long time since I've actually watched that.
But
so
even
having the recap really helped.
Yeah. That's awesome that they showed that because it obviously plays back.
It brings it back in.
Yeah.
But bringing it to the next little bit, Bronn, I love him. It's like the way he loves gold.
I love gold. He's fucking hilarious.
But I want a castle.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like you've got a bag full of gold. It's not a castle.
Yeah.
I want a castle. I want that one. Why can't I have that one? It's like a spoiled kid. I want that one, that one.
Daddy, I want it now.
And it's like, oh, is that why you're all fucking glum? Because like the upkeep and stuff. He was fun. Good writing as well. They know how to write Bronn.
In saying that, how awesome is it that this is the money and the gold that Cersei was talking about paying back the loan for the Iron Bank?
Okay, do you believe that all of the Tyrell's gold is enough
in one
to
castle?
Pay? Well, no. Just with dollar signs on the bag.
It's in one fucking castle. They took one castle like debt paid.
In saying that, they paid for a lot of the wedding as well.
The Tyrells. Yeah. So, but like, is that enough to pay off the debt? Because it made it clear throughout the whole show since Robert Baratheon that the whole continent, the whole country has been in debt to the Iron Bank. And now a bit of money from the Tyrells.
Well, it's 6 slaves to a gold piece, so you're not entirely sure whether or not this is going to...
This is why I wanted figures, because it seems very implausible that one robbery of the Tyrells pays off X years of debt.
Exactly.
In one sitting.
Think of how big those dungeons could be. They filled up one wagon.
It's the 7 kingdoms worth of debt. Going back to Robert Baratheon. Going back since before Joffrey was born.
And we've got one wagon with gold in it.
Yeah.
with dollar signs on it, just collected by Super Mario.
That's it, and they're going in a wagon, and it's like railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Imagine, that's it, but it's one wagon's gold, and they're like, yeah, you're OG, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? How much gold do these people have? Like, did they have like 3 times the amount compared to the rest of Westeros?
Yeah,
just
the rest of Westeros.
The rest of Westeros.
The west of Westeros.
The rest of Westeros.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It seemed implausible to me.
I guess we'd let it go, right? Like what we've been talking about.
We'll chalk it down to like ending the story.
Yeah. Quick XP on the East Bay.
Season 7, 2 seasons left. Let's just pay off with Super Mario's money.
Yeah.
The Reach looked like the Wild West, and I'm not against it. Like, it's not a typical... Because as I mentioned in the last podcast, the Reach is supposed to look very medievally fields and flowers and maidens playing lutes. It had, like, fucking Wild West looking... What do you call those stone rock formations in the Wild West in America? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm literally just thinking cactus and have no idea.
It had all Grand Canyon look to it.
Stone cactuses.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think of how the scenery looked? Because obviously it comes back later in the episode.
I thought it was just basic medieval.
Really? What? Could you go to the scenery?
I can go to whatever you want, but in terms of that, I just love seeing all of the gold. It's literally, it's not even the full wagon. It's not even half the wagon. It's literally like a quarter of it. Dude, and that's it.
If I had a few blocks of that, I'm not greedy. Just give me a couple of bars. I'm not asking for that. Would make a huge fucking difference in our lives.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, here's Judas with his sack of gold.
I prefer it to be silver.
That's a good fucking point, actually.
I honestly,
is Judas.
Oh, you guys are fucking geniuses.
You see, this is seriously where my prediction is for Bronn.
Yeah.
I love him, but he's got to end up going back to Tyrion.
Yeah. And he will.
And Jesus, Jamie.
Like, oh, he's gonna die.
When Jesus' hand was crucified, I just lost it on the cross. Get it?
When he resurrected, came back with a golden hand.
Jon Snow, resurrection.
It's just the Bible, man! But with dragons!
There were actually dragons in the Bible. Do you know about the apocryphal?
What?
Do you know about the apocryphal parts of the Bible that the Catholic Church removed, where Jesus tamed dragons and shit? It's a tame. I'll tell you guys about it later.
Yeah,
I'm fucking serious. The Catholic Church removed it.
I'm pretty sure that he was a woman and that he had a little dwarf that was like his hand and.
What are you talking about? Like in the movie?
No.
We had him walking on water,
Yeah.
making wine out of water, resurrected, but dragons! No,
Dragons
it's
are
too
too far,
far,
yeah.
man.
It's like flying on the back of dragons and freeing all the slaves.
Daenerys of House Christ.
Yeah,
Just riding
yeah,
the dragons.
that's-
Yeah.
How long did it take you? I mean, really,
Yes,
that's where I was going with this.
But good point to bring it back on page here. Good point about the 30 pieces of silver, the Judas thing with Bronn. That's a good point. He's totally gonna fucking. Because I thought so anyway. Like the looks he's giving Jaime and the mention of not getting a castle.
We had one, remember? It got taken away.
What?
Remember he was getting
getting
Season 5.
married.
He had
was
one.
getting married.
And
he
then
was
he's like, I need your help.
settling down.
Takes him to Dawn.
Yeah.
And then gets fucked over.
Yeah.
And he had one. He was set. He didn't like the wife, but he had the castle.
The way you said that. Yeah, he didn't like the wife, but the castle was.
Man, the rocks, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, he's still bitter.
Yeah.
Because he had it and then got taken away as a favor, and now he's being screwed over.
Yeah.
Again.
Definitely, yeah. That is settled. I agree. He's totally gonna fucking.
Yeah.
And when we get into later in the episode, when we talk about you know what later, it's totally fucking clear to me now, in retrospect, he's gonna betray Jaime and the Lannisters.
Yeah. Because he's just mercenary.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like, whoever gives me more money, I'll go with you. Because that's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, that's why he's with Tyrion in season, was it 2, where he fought for him?
Yeah.
4.
He fought-
Oh, no, 1. Yeah.
Yeah, he
in
fought
the
for
area.
it.
He's
Season
like,
1.
Pretty much, he's like, you've got more money, and I know you'll pay me back.
Yeah.
I'm fighting for you. That's it. Like,
Exactly.
Because he wouldn't fight otherwise. He'd be like, I'll die.
Because
Like,
Catelyn's a fucking spinster when it comes to giving money to, like, her.
everyone, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm going to let Jaime go.
Exactly.
You idiot!
Yeah.
here's a penny.
Yeah. Thank you for your noble service.
Yeah,
dear knight.
save that penny, and one day you'll be able to use it.
Stark honor. Yeah,
Yeah.
that got you far, Catelyn. I wish there were more Tarly banners amongst the army, though, because, like, it's not just the Lannisters. It would make me believe it more that they're winning battles if it's not just the Lannisters, but also some Tarly banners.
Yeah.
Because then you'd see their two forces combined.
Well, you could say it was the entirety of the armory of Castle Rock.
Yeah.
Because the Unsullied were expecting so many more soldiers.
I'd just like to see some, because Randall Tarly is a big
Yeah.
player now, Sam's dad, who's in
Yeah.
his own separate story, and Dickon.
Who
If-
still hasn't mentioned his Valerian store that's disappeared.
Yeah, he's probably ashamed.
Ah,
He's totally
so that dick of a son that I had that left because I told him
No,
to
that's
fuck
Dickon.
off. Yeah. Hey!
That dick on of a son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he's totally like, yeah, I meant to give it
But
to
I
him.
think you're getting too far ahead of yourself because we have your favorite character again, David.
Woo! Chaos is a ladder.
No, I actually really liked it where he gave him the
Yeah.
gave him the dagger, and then he's just like retrospecting everything that's happened and talking about what can happen and everything.
Yeah.
And then Branch is like, I know what you did, you fuck. And
Yeah.
he's
Does
like,
he know?
Well, that's the thing. I'm like,
It's ambiguous how much he knows about what Littlefinger actually fucking did.
yeah, because that's the thing. He'd have to like scour every scene because he doesn't just do like one backstabbing. He does multiple to get
Correct.
to that point. He would have to go back in time and watch all of it from start to finish. And I don't think Bran's fucking smart enough to do that.
Okay,
shit.
here's my question about this scene. Does Bran's powers restrict him to Weirwood, seeing through heart trees, or is he fucking Dr. Manhattan, sees all time and space?
Yeah. Because I know he could do whatever he wanted when he was with the other
Yes,
Thread
when he
Raven,
was with the Thread Raven.
But so far, he's just been able to see anything that's, tree-based.
Exactly. So
He's a
because
fucking hippie.
in the books, it's through the heart trees, it's through the Weirwoods that he can actually see. He can't see fucking everything. Cause
Like
that's,
the other guy
that's not
could.
who wants a story like that where a character can see everything? That's not
But
fun.
the
Well,
way,
the last Thread Raven can do that. He's like, bam,
Yeah.
let's go back in time.
but the way he's holding this dagger is that he's actually looking at it as if he can see its history.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why he's so detached when Baelish is actually talking to him. And he's like, yeah, okay.
So he does know that Littlefinger fucked them over. Littlefinger's a fucking slimy rat, though. Everything he's saying, by the way, it was fucking him that caused the War of the Five Kings.
Good on him. They're all idiots,
yeah.
except for him.
I love him as a character, but he's fucking evil.
Yeah, I know. It's
Fucking
great.
evil prick.
I love the villains. It's hashtag Peter did nothing wrong. Like, he's misunderstood.
He's actually a believable villain because who hasn't felt bitter over being rejected by a woman, and that makes him, that's his whole story arc, is Catelyn betraying him as a kid.
Yeah.
And yeah, but
he's Snape.
Yes.
Because Lily takes the cunt James because he's a dickhead, and I've seen James Potter.
Oh yeah, James.
Yeah. He's a dickhead. Snape's a nice one, and he's fucking Snape.
And then he's like,
Lily
Potter.
Exactly.
And then he's like, I hate you so much, but I love you so much to Sansa, which is totally like Harry.
Yeah, that's what you said the last podcast. I totally get you. I get it now. Yeah, that's totally fucking true. Who would be Voldemort? Daenerys.
yeah. I'll pay that.
Yeah, it's only because Lord Voldemort talks in the third person about himself or herself.
So now we're just going to call the Green Dragon Nagini.
Oh, there we go.
They're reptiles as well. Oh, fuck. The White Walkers are Dementors, maybe.
How many Horcruxes do we have?
It's all purely academic, of course.
Yeah, one of the fucking daggers, the Horcrux, man, just gives them out.
Sam is fucking Ron because they're both fucking incompetent, annoying fucking...
Yeah, it's like,
Ron does nothing. Like, he's all endearing and hilarious, but he's the least talented fucking fuck.
I told you this shit 4 seasons ago. Why aren't you doing it? Hey, look what I just learnt in this book.
Exactly.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Stannis mentioned it, but I just chose to ignore Stannis for plot reasons.
Because I wasn't listening. It was like
I was
in
looking
one
at
ear
the
out the other.
flesh.
I only retain knowledge that I read.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, Sam.
But, the whole Littlefinger again, do you think, getting back on track here, do you think Bran knows exactly what Littlefinger did? Betraying Ned?
He's too detached to actually make any sort of comment on that. I feel like he's gone back through the history of the dagger and actually figured out a fair bit. But now he's not sure about how to link it, whether it's past, present, or future.
The other thing I had is if Bran's power is linked to triggers, so if he gets something that's really impactful when he wields it, he can see something with it.
So his fucking Page from Charm now.
That's the one, yeah. What's it called? Fucking when you touch something.
Premonition.
Yeah, that.
Or Charm.
Yeah.
Do you think that Littlefinger, at least partially, is sincere, if not outright sincere?
Yes.
When he talks about his love for Catelyn.
Oh yeah.
I would have protected you.
I sincerely think that is the only sincere thing about him. Is because we'll go back to Harry Potter's analogy. It's the same thing. Like, Snape went evil, and the only reason he went good again is because of Harry.
Because of Harry. Lily Potter, which is Catelyn in his case.
Does not have to end good, though. I'd be really happy.
No, I'm not even saying he's good. I just mean he's the great
the same ending.
The
fucking Nagini dragon will bite him.
Yeah.
And he's like, take my dagger, Bran. Take it. End my tears. And he's like, I don't want your fucking tears. He's like, take my tears.
It's every tear I've ever should have shed against any of these elder trees.
That's how Euron gets around. He fucking does that teleporting shit.
Apparates.
Who would he be? He'd be like Mundungus Fletcher or something. I don't know. Some fucking random.
Yeah.
Who's a pirate in Harry Potter? No one. There are no pirates.
No, it would be Mungus because what he's doing is always selling shit and getting in the way of everyone else, but not actually being a useful participant for anything. But every now and then he's like, hey, I helped you guys. No, you didn't. Go away.
Who's Hermione?
Sam.
I just said...
Sam's
yeah.
But Hermione's mature and Sam's a fucking fat,
Tyrion.
disgusting... Yeah.
Tyrion's Hermione.
Tyrion's Hermione. God, we're fucking... okay.
And so, hang on, is Sansa Harry or is Sansa...
Actually, in terms of personality, Mira Reed is like Hermione in my opinion. In terms of personality, that mature wisdom and she's like the motherly one of fucking Bran who's just fucking Harry being useless.
No, I was going to say she's Hagrid, but no, that belongs to Hodor.
Yeah, Hodor's Hagrid. Literally.
Or Robert Bran.
Hodor's probably slightly smarter than Hagrid.
Because it doesn't keep illegal immigrant animals just
around.
around.
Jesus fucking Christ, illegal immigrant. Just while they're Game of Thrones compared to Harry Potter is building a wall and we'll make them pay for it. Anyway.
Yeah, so he gave him the dagger. He said a quote that only Littlefinger knew.
Yeah.
You just talked Oh yeah, you're talking about Bran now.
Yeah. So that's Bran, and then Mira comes in. Baelish leaves, and Mira's like, so, you know, now that I've gotten you here, he's like,
cheers, bye.
It's like, your participation.
It's like, okay, thanks, bye.
Cheers, dude.
Your participation has been noted. Your services are no longer required.
Here is a note of credit. Just hands it to her.
$50 gift voucher. Thank you.
It's just expired. Yep.
Yeah, that's fucking
just
cold.
like my feelings for you.
He's totally fucking Professor X, just like sitting in his wheelchair with his mind powers, just detached. Well, Charles has some emotions, I guess.
No, Charles cares.
Yeah, Charles cares.
Bran does not care.
Yeah. Totally.
He's literally a robot.
I like the Littlefinger's face though when Bran mentioned chaos is a ladder. The faces of both of them, like the shots of
I'm onto you, bitch.
Yeah.
And he's like, ooh, shit.
Because no matter how much of a player the Game of Thrones he is, Bran is the supernatural element, and Littlefinger has no chance against that. Fucking mind reading.
Yeah, but it comes down to whether or not Bran can do anything about that.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I said before.
It's
how
not
much
the
of his
tree
powers? Yeah. How much are his powers actually like the scope of them? Yeah, it's a good point.
I hope they're stuck to trees.
And then, surprising through the crossroads,
annoying fucking Winterfell guards.
Yeah, well,
I like them.
Arya comes home.
I like the comedic relief.
They're doing their job.
Nah.
Honestly, if someone goes, "Hi, I'm your boss.
Arya Stark.
I'm literally your boss," and they're like, "Nah, fuck off."
Yeah. If someone came to me and said, I'm Arya Stark, Sansa Stark is my sister, Jon Snow is my brother, take me to them and I'll prove it to you.
She doesn't know that they're, like, who is alive. She only knows Jon is alive.
I'm talking about the guards. The guards would, if I were the guard, I'd be like, fine, I'll test your theory, but if you're fucking wasting my time, then you're fucked.
Well, they eventually do that after she, like, beats them at their own game by her saying, hey, you missed your punch. Just wait and see if they actually have a go at you for not listening to me.
Why did she say which Lady Stark? You know when she said that? What did that mean?
There was
do you know what I'm talking about, Dave?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
There's
only
sister,
one.
Isn't there?
No. It's just the two of them. It's just Arya and Sansa the girls.
She doesn't know whether her mum's alive.
She knows her mum's dead.
Does she?
Yeah. Remember the Red Wedding, the episode after?
Oh, that's right. She goes back to the phrase.
Yeah.
So there's only Sansa.
Sansa
Unless like someone got married or some shit.
Unless she's trying to say, did someone else take over the name like the way the Boltons did?
Or
is it just some fake Bolton?
No.
It was just weird, that's all. A weird line.
The hanging door or whatever it is. The one that's like, I pushed them out and watched
Liza
them fly.
Aaron.
Yeah.
She's not a Stark.
No, but she could have been, like, she could have taken that name.
Or it's just an accident.
Yeah.
Just went with it.
It's either weird writing or they actually had some intention, the writers. But it was just a weird little thing. The guards arguing afterwards, you do it. No, you do it afterwards while Arya snuck off. That was cheesy, I thought.
I think she could have just skipped it altogether and would have just snuck through without even saying, oh yeah, I'm just going to sit here while you guys fuck around and I'm going to leave. I think she could have just literally just beaten them at their own game and left.
It was dragged out a bit, I think, the whole guards thing.
It was.
Yeah.
And then she ends up in the... they go tell her fucking Sansa.
The reunion, like, again, another historic thing since season 1, and there were obviously the siblings that never got along. Yeah. Sansa and Arya reuniting for the first time in, since season 1. What did you guys think? Because I thought it was a little bit underwhelming. I'll tell you what I would have done differently as a director and a writer. You guys go ahead.
It was definitely underwhelming, but, it's alright, considering they haven't seen each other in... a lot of time,
and Sansa thought Arya was dead as well.
Yeah, and they've gone through a lot of shit.
Yeah, all the more reason why it should have been more emotional.
Hey,
I think Arya's emotions are gone after that.
Well, Sansa at least.
I think both of them are just so traumatized now that they didn't know what to do.
If I were the director, had more music, emotional music, and them hugging for longer, some tears, because. It's not cheesy.
No, so
Sansa at least would be crying.
No, well, Sansa's let her emotion out when she saw Bran, and Bran just literally backstabbed her and said, you were hot when you got raped. And so she's literally just closed everything off.
Yeah, he is.
So she's closed everything off, again.
Yeah.
Because she's still having to deal with Peter Baelish.
Chaos is a ladder.
And now she's finally seeing Arya again.
So you guys think after 6 seasons of being apart, or whatever, 6.5. Whatever
Only because of everything that transpired.
Okay.
If it had just been they were like, one was a prisoner of war, and they were stuck there for 5 seasons.
And we've been trying to
and
help
the other one was
you.
just roaming around, nothing happened. Yeah, sure. But literally, one trained while blind, and then learned how to be a fucking morpher.
Yeah.
The other one got raped, like, tossed around, and then, like, they finally see each other, and, like...
So a bit detached. You're saying it's realistic, that
It's more realistic just because of the fact that, yeah, it's like, yeah, they thought each other were dead. Well, no, Sansa knew... Did Sansa know Arya was alive?
No. Sansa knew that Bran and Rickon were alive. She didn't know that Arya was.
Okay, that's right. Where the fuck's Rickon again?
The other brother who got killed by
Arrows.
Ramsay.
Oh, he got killed!
Yeah.
The red shirt. He was a red shirt.
Oh, that's
Really him, yeah. Another thing, speaking of Rickon, good you mentioned it, no fucking mention of him, even in the next scene, when they meet up with Bran and they have their final alliance reunion, the three of them. No mention of fucking Rickon. At least mention him.
Oh, is that because he doesn't weave because he's a dickhead?
Yeah, because he didn't zigzag.
Yeah.
He clearly hasn't seen
Everyone
Apocalypto.
watching this scene's like, weave!
Yeah,
Just weave!
it's how you run away from crocodiles. You run in, like, zigzags.
Have you guys seen Apocalypto?
Yes, yeah. That's
I've
what he does
seen
in
it.
that movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're doing... Yeah, when he's...
Someone buy him on fucking Blu-ray, Apocalypto,
Yeah.
and show Rickon in the afterlife that fucking scene. That's how it's done, you little fuck.
Yeah, because that's the only reason he gets away.
Exactly.
Oh, and he bets a guy in the fight at the end, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But
But-
the weaving part during the corn.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, even the next scene on the heart tree, the three of them, I don't know. I feel like it should have been more meaningful, more
Bran
emotional.
doesn't give a shit
Well, the other two
at
at least.
all.
Like, there's no music as well. It's a weird scene. Like, there's no emotional
I
music.
get where you're coming from because out of all the families, they're the most family-orientated family.
Correct.
And
Since
like,
season 1,
Yeah.
they thought Bran was dead. They thought Arya was dead. The three of them are together.
Yeah.
No heightened music. It's so quiet. It's such an eerie scene.
yeah.
Like, there's no music, and they're just talking really weird. Didn't you feel that, Jack?
It's definitely a weird moment, but I think that's what the directors are actually aiming for, to get you to feel how uncomfortable they are.
Yeah.
They'd all become...
I feel like they just don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah,
Like, they've all back together. They all thought they were dead. They've come to terms that their family's
That's
dead.
fair, actually.
They're back together, and they're kind of like,
They're like, whoa, this is weird, guys. isn't
Yeah,
it?
like-
They don't know what to say.
This is awkward. I
Yeah.
thought you were dead. Like, and then their emotions, they've got so many swirling around their heads after everything. They're kind of like, we're actually back together. What do we do?
They've become the centers of their own little universes,
Yeah.
and now that they've come together and realized that there are
Right
actual
now,
other
over
parts.
me.
Speaking of people in the center of other people's universes, the kill list, Bran knows about, the whole kill list, that the Doctor is on it, and, well, I mean...
The Doctor?
Yeah, as in, like, Doctor Who. She's...
Oh, she's in Doctor
yeah,
Who,
Doctor
yeah,
Who,
sure.
yeah. She's Me from Doctor Who.
Me?
It's literally, her character is called Me.
Oh, fucking... I want to make
know, right?
I want to make a
So-
gender pronoun joke, but I'm not going
Just
to.
kill Stephen Moffat. He's a terrible writer.
I know, right? It's amazing, and I still will keep watching it because I love it.
You hope
But-
that it's going to get better.
No, I still love it.
He's leaving, so it will get
definitely.
better.
But anyway, so she's got a kill list. He's on it. There's a lot of people are on it, but she's killed most of them already. And he's like, well, I thought so at the crossroads. I don't know why you didn't go down to King's Land.
Yeah.
That's another thing is, like, he should know.
What?
Well, if he goes, why didn't you go to the crossroads?
No, he can see people's choices. He doesn't know why they chose.
He can't read their minds, but he can see things.
No, but it's clearly evident why she turned around. She turned around because she found out her sister was
Yeah, exactly. It's just like they're trying to be dramatic in the writing. That's all. Will that dagger be important? Because they're full on making a big deal out
They
of it.
made a big deal of that last episode because it's in the book that Sam's reading.
The Valyrian steel dagger.
That exact one is in that book he's reading.
I don't even remember that.
That
What the
goes
fuck?
it goes past it in the book. And
Oh
it's the
yeah,
cat-
there was a picture of it,
the
but they
cat's
didn't
paw.
explain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna play a part in the war with the White Walkers or something.
Something. Yeah. Basically
Arya-
something.
It's the one that's gonna kill a dragon.
A blue-eyed white dragon.
Yeah.
Wicket dragon.
Wicked.
Wicked good.
Yeah. So you guys, the reunion, the Stark reunion, first with Arya and Sansa, and then the three of them together. You guys are happy with that scene?
I'm okay with it being really awkward because it should be really awkward.
Yeah. No mention of Rickon or even Edmure Tully and the Tullys of Riverrun. Remember the Catelyn's brother, who the Red Wedding was over? Like I mentioned in the last podcast.
Ah, yeah.
Still no fucking mention of him.
Yeah.
No mention of Rickon. They just forget these characters.
Do you ever think that Arya will show him her power?
Good question. I don't know.
Do you think she'll just keep it a secret? Like, I can transform that.
She's gonna do it again.
Well, Bran will, like, he'd be able to see that.
Yeah, he knows
Maybe
about
that's
it.
something she can do. She can be Sansa.
Yeah.
She
Why?
could be Euron. That's how he's teleporting. Hey! We finally figured it out.
She could be Littlefinger.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, now that power doesn't make sense to me. I thought it was just changing face. Your tire take over their body.
It's from my interpretation, I could be behind crack here, but it's the face combined with glamour, like a mirage type thing.
Yeah.
Like, you're not actually growing bigger, but you're kind of tricking their mind.
Yeah, I get it. So
Does
like
that make
Fable.
sense?
Yeah, Fable
Okay,
does it.
is that the graphic novel series?
Yeah.
I've never read it, but
They do the same
apparently
thing, based it to glamour. Because, you basically trick the eyes.
which is what Melisandre's doing.
Yeah.
Like, how she looks younger because she's actually fucking, like, 500 years old or
I
whatever.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
She's an old bitch.
That's
She is
an
old.
amulet.
Yeah. The amulet gives off a glamour. It's okay to,
I forgot about that. Wow.
Still would bang. In fact, more so now. Just those 700-year-olds.
I'm just going straight back to calling her Nisa again. Try started telling her
Old
queen
man
she got
Nisa.
bizarre. All of the things. But what did you do? All of the things.
Moving on to the Dragonstone scene, like before John and Danny go to the cave, fucking Nissa. Oh, wait, that's what you're talking about, isn't
That's what I'm
it?
talking about.
Jesus Christ.
I'm calling her Nisa because that's what I called her last episode.
Fucking lame. The lamest writing. What happened? Many things. Many things. Fucking Emmy Award for best writing right there. Jesus fucking Christ.
You
wanted
just
bad,
wanted to see some sort of Kendall jump.
Exactly. Then they won't show Grey Worm slash. They won't show Varys' slash. They won't show Theon slash. But they give us what happened. Many things. Many things. Emmy Award writing right there. I totally fucking repeated myself.
You're
It's
angry.
okay. I'm angry about that. Don't you think that was really lame?
It was terrible.
That was terrible,
It was
right?
really bad, and I'm really glad that they themselves glossed over it. They were just, no, hey, look, John, you've got something to do.
They barely gloss over it because without, like, aside from forcing that 70-minute love scene in 2 episodes ago down our throats, went for 75 minutes, honestly. And then they have to...
When it happened, it was 20 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like 5.
Hopefully it goes for a whole day soon.
Then eventually it's going, he missed his boat. They were there for like 4 days.
Exactly. And then they have to, like, just let it go. We don't care. That's all I'm saying.
Did you think that the lighting was disgusting?
During what?
That's this scene.
Disgusting?
Yeah, you couldn't see anything.
Well,
I was fine with the lighting, personally.
No, I heard that a lot of people like...
John and Daenerys took Daenerys into to show her the Dragonglass,
mountains,
the cave drawings, the children of the first
He
men.
did it himself.
Children of the Forest.
Yeah, he literally. Yeah.
I just found these. He's still got like the chalk in his hand.
Some crayons.
Hey, look! I found
How
some
to get
blue. Actually, no, I didn't find blue. He's like, I made blue.
How?
Water, bit of sand, and my own jizz.
Of course.
It's alright, Dario's
I
hat.
thought the cave looked beautiful, like in terms of the scenery, and I was fine with the lighting. I've seen some really shitty movies with awful lighting.
AVP.
Like, compared to... Really? I've never seen it. Is the lighting really
it's
bad?
terrible.
Okay, there you go.
And the camera work.
I was going to say Blair Witch Project.
There you go.
Yeah, it's another bad
It's an
one.
amazing movie for what it is.
No,
but
it's not.
There we go. I just want a reaction from you.
It's everything that's wrong with cinema in one movie.
Wipe your snot, please. Just wipe your nose. That's all. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Tense
Because of
thing. Yeah. But yeah, I really love the cave
Oh my
scene.
god, the White Walkers are coming!
Yeah. Daenerys is holding like a camcorder. If you see this,
all my dragons are dead.
John's like facing a wall, standing with his head bowed.
A dragon just hung up in a tree.
Yeah.
Fucking sacrifice.
The Blair Red Witch Project.
It's the Melisandre project.
Yeah. But look, the chemistry between them in the scene,
It's
you
getting
can
better.
feel it's
Until she said bend the knee.
Yeah, it's like,
fucking hypocrite.
you gotta bend the knee to me.
Doesn't she understand that if she believes it, right,
Yeah.
it's in your best interest as well to fight the White Walkers?
Yeah.
You're gonna die as well. Why are you playing... She's playing chicken with him, essentially.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
She's like, no, you can't have this.
This is
And it's
why I
like,
say she's slowly becoming a tyrant.
Yeah.
Because
No, I hear
she's
you.
forcing him to do something he doesn't want to.
Because she's like, why don't you swallow your pride then if you care about your people?
It's not pride.
Yeah.
He's
What
like,
about you? You're being proud as well, bitch.
Yeah, it's like, do you want to die?
Yeah.
Because you will die if you don't help me. Like,
Queen of the
Look, it's fine. I'll deal with this shit on my own. I'll make it happen. I'm gonna die, and then they're coming for you.
Exactly. That's what he should have said. Instead of being a pussy about it.
Actually, in saying that, I've already died. I don't fucking care anymore. I'm gonna do this anyway. I'm waiting. I'm honestly waiting for that. But they don't actually show him do anything. He says no, and then it like cuts out.
Yeah,
and then
they
it
leave it
sees them emptying, like exiting the cave. So he may have bent the knee.
Oh, I think they're just leaving it open for the future for him to bend. Like, they left it maybe not.
I hope he never does.
No, he shouldn't.
I don't like her anymore at all. As a character, I despise
It's
her.
a parallel to Mance Rayder. Remember Mance Rayder from season 3 and 4,
Yeah,
the King
yeah,
Beyond
yeah,
the Wall?
yeah.
John said the same thing. Why don't you just swallow your pride and just bow to King Stannis?
Yeah.
And John didn't understand then, because Mance is like, they won't follow me anymore.
Correct, yeah.
If I bow, I'm
if he
no longer
comes
king.
back from a southern thing, goes back and says, I'm king of the north, but she's in charge of me, they won't listen to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They'll more listen to Sansa than they'll listen to him.
They'll remember, oh, that's right, you're a fucking bastard.
Yeah.
You're a Snow, not a Stark.
Exactly. And you brought a southerner with you and saying she's queen, you should follow. It's just, it makes no sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And again, like, you're being proud as well by, like, for her to say, oh...
I think she's more being arrogant.
Yeah, she's being proud and arrogant as well. So he could turn that back to you. Shut up, you're being proud too. I'm telling you about this threat that's going to kill us all.
Yeah.
Why don't you just STFU?
Yeah.
And...
It's like, how about we just get married and then work out our awkward family history later?
Well, they are in a cave, let's be honest. Don't forget.
Giggity.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We were talking with Nisa about everything. I
Nisa.
will show you everything. No, that's it.
I want to see John Slash, alright? I want to see John Slash. I want to see Grey Worm Slash. Just everyone has a Slash now.
Why?
Who's your favorite rock guitarist? Slash?
And Tyrion and his tripod.
What's that Pokemon move? Slash?
Right. Gonna go take a Slash, guys. I've drunk too much.
Can you think of any other Slash references? No, let's move on.
Well,
There's a type of movie called Slasher.
Yeah, when they end up
Slasher
leaving the cave, and then when they come out, she hears the bad news about the raid on Castle Rock.
I liked her reaction.
Multiple bad news.
Yeah, and it's like everything fucked.
Old bitch is dead. You
Yeah.
lost Castle Rock. Everyone's dead. You're fine.
She's like, "That's it. I've got fucking dragons. I'm gonna use them." And he's like, "Well."
Understandably, though, right? Wouldn't you, like... She has 3 dragons in her army since the beginning. Tyrion's pouncing around, trying to dance around it.
Yeah.
I would be fed up. I'd be like, no, let's wrap this up now.
She's finally
No,
second guessing the hand.
See, because she even asks John, "What should I do?"
Yeah.
And because he's done battles, and he's
clicking around in his head, he's like, "End it, end it, end it, end it."
in his head, he's just
Fight
like,
the
just
White Walkers,
burn everything to
yeah.
the ground. But then he's just kind of like, no, people, because he is right and wrong at the same time. Like, if she doesn't do it, she will lose. If she does do it, no one will follow. Or
Because
some will, but
they're following a mythical part to
Yeah.
it. They're following another tyrant.
You can still do it in, like, you can still burn the Lannister armies and the ships. This is one of the biggest plot points of the whole season, is that she hasn't been using the dragons to burn ships where there are no civilians, burn the Lannister army, which, we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to burn the city like King's Landing.
It's
Just that's the writing being kind of contrived. Look, the writers need Daenerys to lose a little bit because she was too powerful since the beginning.
oh my god, she came with the largest armor, and everything went right for her because her plot armor could be pierced by nothing.
Exactly.
And then she gets there and everything goes wrong.
Speaking of plot armor, she doesn't wear armor ever, and that's one of the things. Is like, don't use dragons, you will die.
Yeah,
they won't. They're fine. Fucking dragons.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. We'll get to the armor when we get to you know what at the end of the episode.
I think maybe she
you know
needs
what
to
with
be...
you know who.
Yeah, like
she's Voldemort. Yeah, go on.
Whatever. All 3 dragons are a Horcrux.
Yeah, the unmentionables.
Tyrion's one now too. But yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, I think she won't wear anything until she actually gets hit.
Oh,
I think
she's
she
gonna be one of
thinks
those.
she's so powerful because she's like, I can stand in fire. I've got dragons. Until she's physically hit, because she hasn't been like she's been raped and stuff, but like when
in terms
she's
of battle, like
when she's in
combat,
proud Daenerys mode and she gets hit, that's when I think she'll be like, oh fuck, I'm not actually invincible.
Yeah.
Oh, someone kill them.
Yeah.
They hit me.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, she doesn't have a dragon, so to protect it. It's just that scenario is like when she'll just like the pin will drop and she'll be like, "Oh, I actually have skin, not dragon scales."
If you're right and that happens, Dave, that is so fucking shitty writing. Like,
I know.
That is awful.
Yeah.
You would wear armor. Like you just would.
I'm invincible.
What did I say? It's Joan of Arc with dragons.
Like Game of Thrones is supposed
it's the Black Knight from Monty Python. The Black Knight always triumphs.
Have at me!
Look, I'm your leg.
Like you. Game of Thrones is supposed to represent and reflect medieval history and like battle and stuff. You would wear, fair enough, they're not wearing helmets because it's a story and like you need to see the characters' faces.
Yeah.
That's part of it. But you would, and she'd look sick as well.
Stormtrooper.
She's.
The other thing I found out with them is though, did they ever mention Targaryen's armor? Did they?
In the book, I'm going by the books and the encyclopedia. Aegon the Conqueror and his sister wives, especially Visenya, who was more of the warrior one of the two sisters.
Yeah.
She wore full battle armor when she rode on one of the dragons. I think it was.
So
Vega.
what I feel though is they're trying to pull out is the whole she's lived so much with the horse dickheads that
The Dothraki.
she's just like that is armor.
That's nonsense, though, Dave. Like that's you'd know that you're vulnerable.
But all
like,
of them, even the
they
Unsullied
don't
wear
care.
like barely anything.
yeah, but she has advisors. She's a Westerosi in terms of her nationality or whatever. Tyrion would
I
tell
think
her
she doesn't think she is anymore.
No, I think she's beyond that. She thinks she's otherworldly.
Yeah, I think
thinks
she's
so. You're saying it's arrogance?
She has divine right and the birthright to never have to worry about anything as remotely stupid as armor.
Yeah.
And you'll see that Jon's still wearing his.
Exactly.
They're all like that's the thing. Everyone outside Daenerys' group wears it. Everyone in Daenerys' group doesn't wear it.
Yeah.
It's just her. It's just her group and her cliques.
So what you guys are saying, it's not the poor writing, but her actual character.
Her character itself, she thinks she's as invincible as her dragons.
Yeah.
If what you're saying is true, then she's a dumb character.
She is a dumb. No, so she is now. That's the shit thing. Like, at the
Because you would
start,
look
she was.
sick. Not only would you protect yourself from harm.
It's intimidating.
She'd look like badass Joan of Arc with the chainmail
That's what I'm
on the back of
saying. It's physically intimidating to see someone with armor on a dragon.
And wear something else rather than your new dress. She's like fucking the chick that Jerry Seinfeld dated in that one Seinfeld episode. The fucking Superman costume in the fucking. Wear something else as well.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the scene on the beach, I like the conflict. I like that it's shown that Tyrion makes mistakes. And when she says, what's that fucking line? She says...
You're just like your family? Or you want to save your family?
Yes. Let me find it.
But yeah, no. I just... At the start, her and Peter Baelish were my two favourites.
Yeah.
And then basically when... I think it was when she started... I think maybe season 4. Was that when she has the blue dress on?
3.
3?
When she starts wearing the dress anyway.
Yeah, that's when she slowly starts building way too much arrogance. And then she's just like... She doesn't say bend the knee, but she's like to the masters, I get the cunts and stuff, but like she's like, you follow me, you die. I'm like, alright, that's a little bit of tyranny. That's a little bit of arrogance. And then it just builds from there.
Yeah.
And then I started just not liking her because she just got too much too quickly. And she just like got super entitled, lost it all. And then she's like, no, I know how to get it back. I'll just walk through fire again. Gets it all back again. Yeah. And then she's just like, yeah, I'm invincible. And I'm just like, no.
I agree. And everything you just said is a combination of her character getting everything going her way.
Correct.
In terms of the writing.
Yeah.
And her being arrogant and like...
Because it's like a spoiled brat.
Yeah.
Because she's literally had everything from the start. Like, not the very start, but as soon as those dragons were born, everything's gone her way.
Correct.
Yeah.
And her calling Robert Baratheon and even Ned Stark the usurpers. Fuck you, your dad was a prick, alright? They usurped because your dad was a cunt.
That's it. And they call him Kingslayer. I'm like, I would rather have cried.
Yeah.
The dude was a mental met case. Yeah. Like, he just burnt people fucking because he's like, I believe this is like to appease gods.
Exactly.
Like, I'm sorry. You're a nutcase.
By the way, the line was, your family, you mean? Perhaps you don't want to hurt them after all. I really like that line. I thought that was a nice line.
That's the thing, though. Like, it's a good line because I felt like he doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if she was to say, okay, like, if she found out that her brother, one of her good brothers, if there is a good one, is still alive, would she want to hurt him? It's the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just she's just being like she's just angry and lashing out at everyone there.
But I like that. Like I like that about the scene and the character. And you
because it's basically like the spoiled brat thing. She's like, I don't wanna.
Yeah. But the fact that she turned to John and asked his advice, that's wisdom for any leader to turn to people for advice, and especially someone like John.
Will she follow it? Because she's not the type that will listen to actually follow through with everything everyone ever says. She is always, I will do it.
She always makes her. She listens and then does it herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that fair though? Because she's listened to Tyrion's shitty strategies and
but
got her in the mess.
Do you think he's ever going to get that second or third chance that he's up to now? Because she's finally going to get to the point where, no, I'm sick of this. I'm done.
He's still the hand, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
as far as I'm aware.
What?
As far as I'm aware, he didn't get fired.
Fired. Oh my god. Again with the puns. Oh my god. Yeah.
No, that's it. I'm happy for the way that she was questioning everything, but actually asking for advice.
Yeah, I like that. I completely agree with that, Jack. You, Dave?
Yes.
The beach scene.
Yeah.
One thing that I noticed, and also since episode 3 and now this one, Varys not acknowledging John as Ned Stark's son. Like Varys and Ned had a bit of a relationship in season 1.
They did.
Don't forget, Varys visited Ned in the dungeons and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like Varys, they should have had a moment, the two of them, and the writers again. No time.
You know what? They probably forgot.
Yeah, they probably forgot about that.
They're like, shit, they met? Fuck, that was like 6 years ago.
Exactly.
What about the continuum?
I don't think they remember like half of the names of the cast that they
Correct.
got as well.
Again, Rickon and Edmure.
They call them up and be like, turns your character's not dead. Which one were you again? Wrong one, sorry, hang up.
Exactly.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
That's why they're like different actors play the same character. Oh, you'll be fine. You can play them now.
You're blonde? No, you're a brunette. It's fine.
We've got wigs.
Actually, you're fine. The fight with Arya and...
I really liked Arya's fight, yeah.
Meh, waste of my time, personally.
I loved it.
No, it was good.
You know why I loved it?
Time.
You know why I loved it?
Why?
Because it showed Sansa watched physical development through Arya, where Arya has seen nothing for Sansa.
Correct. I see what you're saying there. Did it have to be as long as it did, though?
I'm sorry, I like the action scenes. I like the action scenes, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I love action if it's progressing the plot, i.e. fighting White Walkers or White...
And Arya's also showing that the fighting itself, it's about skill. It's not about brutes. Like brute force.
Yeah. That's cool.
And that's one part about it. It's like, it's not about anger. It's about peace.
Do you think Sansa, like, looking at the fight with Littlefinger, was that jealousy or sadness over what became of her siblings, or creeped out by...
From her eyes, I thought it was jealousy.
Jealousy?
Yeah, like she's like, wow, she's actually like learned to fend for herself and regress, and I've just been stuck with this cunt.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still in the
Like basically, that's what I thought. And then
I'm literally somewhere in the corner of that. She's like, if I just give him a quick nudge and throw him off the edge.
Well, she could use him. You said it in the last...
she's using him because he's got good advice, but she doesn't trust him.
Yeah, and that's fine. But overall, the fight, you know, I didn't hate it. I'm just like, whatever. Like, I don't care about Brienne and Arya fighting. That's just me.
It was filler.
Yeah, it was filler. Exactly.
I liked it, though.
I really liked it. I actually really liked it.
Because there needs to be more of that. It's a medieval show with fighting with swords. And there's not a lot of fighting with swords. There's a lot of dragons.
Oh,
which I love dragons. There's going to be more dragons.
To be fair, there's going to be a lot of battles coming up. Like, it was just a whatever scene. In terms of progressing the plot.
And big ass kick.
Yeah.
That was good.
She was badass though, like Arya. And yeah, I like the ambiguity of Sansa, like whether you're not sure, as Dave thinks, jealousy, or if it's just kind of like creeped out by, oh, what has become of my sister?
Well, for the fight itself, I'm going to quote another movie which I love as well, Bulletproof Monk. He's going, no, seriously. It's like, it's not about anger. It's about peace. It's not about power. It's about grace. It's not about knowing about your enemy. It's about knowing yourself. And that's definitely Arya right now. You think? Definitely. That was a fucking cheesy line. But I love it. It's good. Bulletproof Monk. Who's in that? Kim Jong-il. Yeah, Sean William Scott. That's right. And is it Jackie Chan or it's not? No. It's not Jackie I'm just racist. I'm being racist. I can't remember his name, but I can picture his face. Yeah. Chow Yun Fat. Sammy Hung. Yeah, Chow Yun Fat. Okay, it is. Okay, see, I'm not being racist. It's...
legitimate.
Seriously, that was so bad. Moving right along. No, it's definitely.
Yeah.
So.
One thing I wanted to mention before we move on though quickly,
Yep.
just the whole Littlefinger and Arya looking at each other.
Yeah.
Arya was the cupbearer of Tywin in season 2, remember? And she saw Littlefinger meeting with Tywin. Remember that in Harrenhal Hall?
Yeah.
So have the writers forgotten that again, or do you think that's going to play back that Arya knows that Littlefinger's a slimy weasel?
I agree with you. They're becoming lazier.
Yeah.
I think it's just what it is.
Or
They've just gone. We have to tie this up, and it just leaves loose ends, and they're gonna stay loose forever.
And they chose to reduce the last 2 seasons to 13 episodes. HBO was happy to give them more episodes.
Yeah, but but they're gonna make the episodes longer.
That's
what
fair.
Josh was saying
that's true.
As they get on, they're gonna become almost like movie length for each episode.
Yeah,
because
that's great.
The way that
if they can add the content.
Yeah.
Which I'm so happy with, because was it 7 episodes for next year? Is that what
6?
They're saying? 6, sorry. But they're saying hour 45, hour and a half.
No. As much as I'd love for that,
more Peter Baelish.
And of that hour and 45, one of the episodes will be 1.5 hours of Peter Baelish.
Hell yeah!
And that's going to be the one that gets the 10, because it's an hour monologue of Peter Baelish.
And the middle episodes will be 1.5 hours of Nisa and Grey Worm just rubbing slashes together.
I love it how this is caught on. Nisa is caught on. This is great.
Rubbing their slashes together.
Yeah.
Their guitarists of Guns N' Roses together.
Just... You got to stop. 2
back-to-back episodes of them doing that. Totally.
Yeah, it's about 4 days worth.
Exactly.
No, hang on, we're up to about a week.
That's what they did though in episode 2 or whatever. But moving on, Jon and Davos, I love them as a team together. And again, I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. It's so weird seeing their story. Like it used to be, it used to be Jon and the Night's Watch. Remember that a million years ago? Jon used to be with the Night's Watch, and
that was it.
Davos used to be with Stannis and Melisandre.
Yeah.
And Queens Selyse and Shireen. And now it's Jon and Davos for the past 2 seasons.
That's the other thing that I found really cool is now Jorah is going to come back and join Daenerys and know about Sam and talk to Jon about Sam.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly. All the characters.
All this is interconnected.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love Davos still, and he's not doing as much as in the past.
Yeah.
In terms of his character, but
I did see this horrible theory that I don't know if it's true or not, and it comes back to yours. Did he actually bend the knee? Remember when he's like, is it King John or King Snow? He's like, I'm not sure anymore.
It'd be King John.
No, but people's theory is he says that because he's no longer king and he's bent the knee in the cave.
Oh, no.
I'm like, that is stupid as shit.
Yeah. No.
I'm like, people are just like, oh, it's the smallest thing. I'm like, let's pull a straw out and build a mountain out of it. I'm like, nah, that's terrible.
But it also can come down to whether or not he wants to take up the mantle.
That's the thing, because when he left the Night's Watch, and he left because, to go rescue his sisters and everything like that, he says I don't want it.
Yeah.
So when it's all finished, I want to know what he's going to do. I don't know if he'll stay.
I literally think it's all just because he's so... he's so, worked up and needed to worry about the White Walkers.
Yeah.
That he's happy to have this... Not happy, but accepting of this responsibility.
Absolutely.
To deal with the threat at hand. And then he's either going to resume as either Lord Commander or... the Lord of Light's magic will wear off and he'll actually just die.
Yeah.
He'll just keel over and it'll be gone.
I don't think by the end of the series, he'll be king in the North.
Imagine that if he comes back as a White Walker and he becomes king of the White Walkers. Ooh. True king of the North.
That's possible, actually. Again, the ties of the Night King with the Starks, their blood.
I want to know with the Night King, is it like vampires? You kill him, the rest die?
If they do that, that's fucking Star Wars Episode 1. Fucking Avengers. I would hate that.
It's like all of them just keel over and die. I know, it had nothing to do with killing the whole, that ship itself. It was Jar Jar Binks. Seriously.
Who killed them?
Definitely. He killed them all.
You know why
Jar Jar Binks... it's going to be Tyrion that kills them all.
Misa,
I heard he's a shit character.
Who?
Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, you've never seen Star Wars, that's right, yeah.
Don't intend to.
You're not missing out.
Oh, good.
You know why Jar Jar Binks was in the movie, Jack? Star Wars shirt.
I'm literally wearing a Star Wars t-shirt.
What was I going to say? Yeah, you know why Jar Jar Binks was in the movie, right?
It was filler, and they did it shit.
Specifically, though, not just filler.
What?
I remember
why George Lucas put Jar Jar Binks.
He wanted it to be more lighthearted and more slapstick compared to the others.
Merchandise.
But it was stupid. No one wants that.
I know, but that's why George.
Everyone wants a lightsaber.
George Lucas is a hack. Yeah. Anyway, back to Game of Thrones. We're not Star Wars. Yeah. It was really funny when
Dickon.
It was really funny when John was like less fewer what with the Davos. You remember that moment when they were, because that's a throwback to Stannis's grammar Nazi-ness. That was fucking hilarious. I love that personally. You guys don't care, do you?
Not really.
No. English grammar, do not care.
No, but I mean the throwback to the scene. It was fucking hilarious because it's a total meme. Like fewer what? Nothing. Anyway, and it would be King John, not King Snow.
Yeah.
Like every king has been King Robert, King Aerys. Like you say the first name.
But in saying that, as a king, you can choose your own name. You can rename yourself.
Yeah, you could say King Snow if you wanted to. The same way King John could say, "I'm King now," and no one would argue with him. As
I'm King.
I'm King. Do it again. Yeah. But it'd be King John. I thought John would fucking at least strike Theon, but he held back. That's impressive.
So Theon with Aussie mate.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it was Aussie mate and Reek. Because seriously, bitch boy. He's
true.
Forever bitch boy.
He's back to Reek again. That's true.
But
you see, he mentioned Sansa to save face. So that's what saved him from being. He totally went like not even subtle. Oh, by the way, how's Sansa? Because I totally rescued her. So don't hurt me.
Yeah. So it's the only reason you're alive.
Exactly.
It's his shield.
Yeah. Totally forgot about the two of them though. Like John and Theon.
I actually forgot that. He got her out.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I helped her and helped myself, but I didn't really help myself. But I helped her.
I tried.
All he does is I try, and if I'm lucky, I get away with it.
Yeah. That whole scene though was weird. Like when they were talking, like Theon and Davos and John, like the pacing and stuff. Like there was no music again. It's similar to the Stark reunion in the previous episode.
It's budget. It's definitely budget. Budget or writers.
Theon too. He spoke normal.
Normal.
You know how he's got the weird speech impediment now.
Gotcha. Yeah.
He was normal.
So yeah, he's on the brink between Reek and Theon.
So he has moments of complete part where he's just able to be whoever he wants to be.
God, that frustrates me so much. I hate him as a character.
And then he'll switch to Reek just out of nowhere and be unable to express anything about it.
Let's be honest, to get out of situations that like he totally faked being Reek so he doesn't have to like face Euron on the ship. Just jumped overboard.
Yeah. Watch it change his face. He puts his hand on his face and changes. I'm Reek! Transformation!
With our powers combined, I become Captain Reek! Fail!
It bangs over the side of the ship.
Does a better job than Arya changing faces, let's be fucking honest. Fuck, we're at the battle now.
Yeah, this is the
fucking epic. What did you guys think overall of the battle?
I really enjoyed it.
I thought it was very accurate, especially when you saw like the Lannister army go shit themselves.
With no fucking Tarly banners. I'm sorry, I just want to see a Tarly banner.
I think they're doing that because the Lannisters are trying to show oppression and that they're better. Like they're taking over.
Oh, but Randall Tarly wouldn't be there with his son leading the forces if they wouldn't. I think it's just an oversight. I think they had some shields. Did they have some Tarly shields? The sigil is a bowman of an archer.
They had some bowmen, but they kind of fucked up.
That's something at least.
No, not in terms of sigils. They just had some bowmen.
Oh, you're just talking about the sigil. The bowman sigil is the House Tarly sigil.
Yeah,
Did they have any on the shields or something?
As far as I know, I didn't.
It's just Lannister lions.
Anything?
That's annoying.
Overwhelming forces of Lannister, I think, is what they were going for. And I'm pretty sure the Tarlys just kind of agreed to it.
Yeah.
As long as they're getting paid, I don't think they care.
I actually think it's an oversight.
As long as they live.
Quite possibly.
As long as they live, I don't think they care.
But yeah, no, the scene where you said like one guard in the front, like pissing himself and shaking, I was like, that's really well done.
Yeah.
Because they were like, seeing one, they have to fight. Two, they're outnumbered. Three, there's a fucking dragon.
Yeah, that's not a turtle. That's a fucking dragon.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah, and the thing about Game of Thrones compared to Lord of the Rings, this is a totally different ballgame of fantasy. Like, it's always been that way, but this is the epitome of Game of Thrones, where you have a fantasy battle of dragons.
Grey.
There you go, on the white horse.
Yeah, the white horse.
Like, this is a fantasy where you show, like, people's faces melting off and humans screaming in agony from the dragon fire.
Yeah.
And, like, even the ash, like, that was fucking awesome. You see the bodies turning
Yeah,
into ash
they're
and stuff.
still stuck there and they blow away.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
Yeah. And then like they're running, screaming into the lake.
Water.
Yeah. And it's not working.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the guy takes off his helmet and his face is all fucking like the Hound.
Yeah, you see everything.
No Hound since episode 1 though, by the way. I know it's a tangent.
Yeah, I know.
He's heading north, and we're viewing south.
The next episode, more than.
There you go. There's a couple of banners.
The next episode is called Eastwatch, which is the Night's Watch castle at the wall to the right near the ocean. So what I'm saying is, if the next episode is called Eastwatch, then the Hound will be heading towards. I think the Hound will be the next one.
Yeah,
he'll be at the wall.
That's the weirdest thing as well. Is like all of a sudden, like he has to now believe in a supernatural force. He saw shit through fire.
Correct, and he saw the Army of the Dead. That's what he called it.
Yeah. So that's the other thing as well. Like
he's converted now.
It's like,
I love the fire.
I see fire things.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Yeah, lame. The battle looked amazing. The cinematography. I like how they pause and then you hear that. It was like a western. This was the western of Game of Thrones.
It sounded very much like that. And I like how Brom's the one's like, everyone shut the fuck up and listen.
Exactly.
Whoa. Oh, God. Why is it silent?
That's the sound of impending doom.
Yeah.
It was so fucking funny when Jamie was like, Rickon, Dickon, and then Bron starts laughing,
like cackling at his name.
Fool. There's your banners.
Yes. Are they archers? Yes, they are.
They have to be archers.
They're archers, right?
They're not Lannister lions. They've got to be archers.
Yeah. Thank you, HBO, that you didn't forget the Tarly sigil. Because it's actually cooler. Like, it shows the union between House Tarly, who's from the Reach.
Yeah.
And if it's just Lannister sigils, that's boring. Like, in terms of story.
Yeah.
That's not really interesting.
Yeah, no, definitely. I can see that.
Yeah.
But you saw, like, how outnumbered they were, and how, even just that, like, how untrained they were compared to the Dothraki. It was just brutal.
Correct.
And the jumping off the horses, like, they just don't care. Like,
standing on it and shooting the arrows on
just...
What comes down to, they're definitely very... militarized in comparison, but the Dothraki don't give a shit. They just do solo fights. They break off into solo fights.
So like in some of the like later scenes in this one, you see like one-on-one the Lannisters beating the Dothraki because they know combat. Whereas it's just the Dothraki are brutal, and then if it's numbers, they just fucking pile on them, and the Dothraki win. So it's point for point.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Like, other than the dragon, other than Drogon, an entire army wearing armor versus savages without armor.
But
I don't care how skilled you are.
They've got horses. You can roll over all of these people and break through those battles.
That's true.
So it's brutal on the horses, but
that's true.
You can definitely.
And also, like, it's been emphasized since the beginning that the Dothraki are horse lords. When it comes to horses and like military in regards to riding horseback. Yeah. Shooting, using what do you call it?
Arrows. That was amazing. Having them like kind of crouching on the back of the horse,
on the back
with
of the horse,
bow, not even hanging onto anything. Just like, yep, I'm cool.
Yeah. I've got this, bro.
And to quote Robert Baratheon from season 1, because he was, do you remember all the way back in season 1, he was worried about Viserys bringing the army of Dothraki across the narrow sea. He said only a fool would meet the Dothraki. In an open field. When it comes to an open field, the Dothraki are superior. When it comes to on an island or on a ship or something, they're fucked.
Yeah. Well, that's it. They're land people.
Correct.
Yeah. Land people, land lubbers.
I'm not gonna make it. I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna.
The question is, Dickon saving Jamie.
Dickon.
I don't care. I'm gonna call him Dickon.
No, it is Dickon. I made a joke.
I don't care. I'm gonna keep calling
Dick.
Whatever.
No, but you were right. It is Dickon.
I'm gonna keep calling everyone by the name I'm inventing now.
But it is Dickon.
No, so no, fuck it. I'm gonna change his name.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I'll think of something else.
Rickon.
Yeah.
Dickon.
Rickety Dickety and his horse.
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Dick.
Bronn getting his horse.
Its legs
cut off.
Straight off.
That was bad. I feel really bad for the horse.
Yeah. When it comes to animals getting hurt, and we'll come to Drogon in a sec, but when it comes to animals getting hurt in fiction, you always get sad, isn't it?
Have you seen I Am Legend?
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, oh, the dog died. I don't give a shit if Will Smith dies, but that dog died. That was like that was the thing where that's the thing that set him off the edge.
Yeah.
And that's where he's just like, what are you doing, Fred?
Yeah.
Because it's set off the thing, he starts losing his mind.
Yeah.
Because his only companion, it's the same as this. Yeah. I think people emphasize the animals more is because like we've put them in that situation, they can't really have a choice.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So like we're kind of like, well, that's.
And there's also an innocence to animals. There was
correct.
children,
Yeah. That's the thing. But yeah, and like even the scene where like Jamie's just watching and just going wet bucked.
Yeah.
And like with the horses
amazing.
running with the gold and like everything's getting burnt.
And
he's
the
just
fire on the face. I already mentioned it, but the people burning and screaming, and Jamie's looking at it in horror. Like it's an amazing piece of like war kind of spectacle there.
I don't know what made him think in any universe he thought we could possibly win this. I think that's the like
he did know about the dragons. Oh, they knew about the dragons, but they didn't really acknowledge that.
They in saying that they did prepare for the dragons.
That's
they
true.
had a ballista with them.
That's
and
correct.
that was covered up, and
your
that was
your ballista and your bolt,
and that was amazing. The entrance that it had.
That was badass. Bronn
Bron's like ready. He's
that
got it
sick.
going. He's got the side there, and then the Dothraki opens the thing, and he's facing the end of the bolt. And goes, ooh.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Speed into a thing.
Even when he pulled the curtains off, or what curtains, like the cloth on the side and opened up, it was a badass looking moment. It's like a war film. It's like a World War II versus Japanese shooting down fighter planes.
Correct. Yeah.
It was really sick.
It was really well done, simply because it's like new piece of technology.
Correct.
They had to make a big grand thing and be like, this is the one thing that'll help us defeat the dragons.
Yeah.
Definitely. If they just went, I put a bow and arrow, I'd be like, oh, that's cool.
But you can see, again, Bronn getting annoyed when Bronn's like, you go get it then. And Jamie's like, I can't fucking do it with one hand.
Yeah.
And you see the pause on the face.
Yeah, he does.
And
then
he's getting to the stage where maybe I shouldn't be here.
Yeah, he's like, can you go round up the people? When he's like, why can't they do it?
Yeah, from earlier.
And he's just
he's
like...
getting annoyed with...
Yeah, he will leave.
Yeah,
I am not your soldier.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can probably get to the next point. Yeah, that's why when Jamie gets rescued, I think it's Dickon, whoever the fuck he is, man.
Ha 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 ha.
Retovius.
Dickon.
It's Rufus.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know. To be honest, it could have been either Dickon or Bronn. I couldn't see.
Bronn maybe because he's like, that's my money.
Yeah.
Like he's the physical embodiment of getting paid.
Yeah.
But the other thing is he's on the other side of the fucking like. The thing, because you can see from the aerial view, like when Drogon burns the thing, he lands ages away. So for him to get from there to there, he must be Euron's like teleporting shit again.
Yeah.
Or
you've convinced me it's Dickon.
Or it's Dickon.
Yeah, I agree. You even said it was Dickon.
Saying that, I said it was the Dick when he
the Rick.
The big Dick saves the gold hand.
The big Rick.
the Dick wanted to rub itself in those gold hands. And he was going to, jump off to save him. And I reckon Bronn is now kind of done.
Yeah.
But I don't think he can go join Tyrion, who's kind of like old mate, because he's just fucking shot a dragon.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see. That's a good point.
Whether or not anyone knows, and whether or not he can keep it hidden.
Yeah.
But if he just goes, I'm here for the money. Just if you want to pay me more, I'm with you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, he shoots the dragon and he actually gets to wound it.
Yeah.
It's not, going to kill it. It's just showing that the weapon can hurt it. The dragon can be hurt. Therefore, it's possible to kill it.
Exactly.
That's such a powerful scene, mostly because it shows that the invincible being can die.
And what the smart thing they did, before they showed Drogon getting injured, they made the effort to show a scene of Jaime commanding the arrows to fire at the dragon, and it bounced off the chest. Yeah. So you see that arrows do nothing, and it's a sense of scale. You upgrade to the ballista in order to hurt the dragon. Yeah. I'm going to go into a bit of Game of Thrones history here, but in 300 years before the events of Game of Thrones, Aegon fought House Lannister and the Reach combined armies. Is called the Field of Fire. And before the Tyrells, House Gardener ruled the Reach. The Gardeners and the Lannisters combined forces and tried to fight the dragons in an open field, and they got fucked by Aegon and his dragons. Yeah. So my point is that it's nice that the writers made an homage to the history of Westeros in the Game of Thrones, where Daenerys fought the Reach and the Westerlands combined in this battle. It's a nice little bit of history that they...
The question with this is, do you think that, A, she's going to recognise Bronn, B...
Yes.
straight away. Just
in terms of real life, you wouldn't be able to, but in
Yep.
terms of the story, they're going to have Daenerys remember Bronn, I think. Like, in real life, you wouldn't be able to see from the distance, right?
Do you reckon he's going to be POW now?
yeah.
Yes, and then he's going to join them, I think, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get what you're saying about
how
whether...
stupid. Well, she having her dragon get wounded. I think that's going to be the pivot point of her going. Actually, hang on. Holy shit! Maybe I do need armor.
Shit, Tyrion will remember him.
Yeah, of course. That's what Jack was saying. They've been friends since season 4.
Tyrion's been watching this whole thing going, that's like
fucking
kind of
idiot.
my
that.
that's kind of my family, and don't you dare no, fuck it. Oh.
Yeah, it's hard for Tyrion because it's his family versus his queen.
A queen that he chose.
So definitely his queen.
But Jaime's always been the one that
He's been kind to him,
He's the only one that was kind.
And also his actual brother, like biological brother, like blood is strong.
No, so the dick has come from a horse. Bronn has not had enough time
The
to get
dick
onto...
has come from a horse.
Yep.
We're into bestiality here
Yeah,
now.
we are.
Yeah.
That's the way Jaime likes it.
Yeah,
If it's
with
not
his-
his
using
sister,
his golden
it's
hand,
his
yeah.
beast.
Is the beast the horse or the horse's dick?
If we really want to get in depth to it, find out what color Dickon's horse was at the start and what it is at the end there, because Brom doesn't have a horse when he gets burnt off the ballista.
No, Bronn has a brown horse.
No, Brom doesn't have a horse.
No, but if you have a look at the scene itself, he has a brown horse when he's riding around, and
He's got a brown horse dick.
So he's racing around with that brown horse and
Just the word brown.
the brown horse and
Brown horse.
Hey, actually,
number one.
the general. It could be Sam's dad.
Oh,
No.
Randall. I forgot about Randall. Randall didn't do a lot during this battle, I remember.
But
Wait, did he do a lot? He just
Randall
hid
Randall
for all his toughness.
is riding a white horse.
So he likes them white rather than
Yeah.
his son likes them brown.
I like it black, like my soul and coffee.
Poor Jamie's horse is also blind because of the
Yeah.
hair in its face. I don't know.
At least you don't have little yellow horses. So.
I want it now to be Dickon just so we can have Brom go, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm out.
Yeah. I think we can agree.
Randall's on the white horse, and let's wait for Dick. Dedictivus. It sounds like a condition.
Dictation.
Rictation. Rickon.
Yeah, and then in like.
See how
Couple
Randall was
seconds.
like, we should flog the stragglers, and then Bronn just looks at Jaime, and Jaime's like, nah, let's not.
Yeah, it's like, are you fucking serious?
The reason they put that moment in when Randall says that is to remind the audience this is the guy who forced Sam to go to the fucking wall with the threat of death. He's a prick.
Yeah, he's just a not
Which I
nice
love.
person.
Beautiful scenery with the canyons, totally the Wild West.
Dedictivus is on a brownie red horse.
Okay, a brownie red horse.
Dick off
Yeah.
instead of dick on.
No, I'm going with
a
Dedictivus.
very dark horse for Brom.
Yeah.
So Dickon's on a dark horse.
No, Rickon's on a lighter horse.
Dickon's
Oh, is
a
he?
dark horse.
I hope they didn't make
Check
him
out
the
the-
same colour on
check
purpose
out-
so
check
they
out-
can just...
Check out the dick on the dark horse.
So it can't. I'm honestly going with it's Randall.
who saved Jaime.
Yeah.
The dude's like fucking 130. Like, can he
How
jump
amazing
off
would that be, though?
Yeah. That he's just such a badass and fit for his age. and
Yeah,
can jump
definitely. That's why he's fit to rule the family, fit to kick Sam out of home, to say, like, fuck you all, I'm
Not
out.
fit enough to think of maybe protecting his Valyrian steel sword in that case a bit.
I know, right?
I'm
Maybe
gonna put it severely unguarded on a mantle.
maybe this is his way to get money to pay for a new one. Or
Puts like some laser beams like a trap.
He can hire a nameless person to go and assassinate Sam and get his sword back.
Ooh,
And Arya takes him up on that contract.
We'll see. Maybe.
Oh, she's left that. Hasn't she?
It doesn't matter. She's still going to come back.
I doubt that, but we'll see. It's possible.
They're going to deal with Cersei somehow.
Yeah.
Why not send an assassin?
Yeah. That's a good point. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Daenerys' face when she says Dracarys the first time. Can you click into that? So
Dracarys.
fucking ridiculous. Did you recognize?
Yeah.
She looks so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and the other thing I found out is like how much practice has she had riding Drogon in mid-battle, swinging around like that and still hangs on.
She's had fair practice. Don't forget the Battle of the Bastards before the battle with Jon and Ramsay. The episode started with Daenerys burning the ships. Do you remember in season 6?
Yeah,
She's been riding Drogon a little bit here and there.
Yeah, okay. I just don't like her anymore. I just want to find the floor.
That's her. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That was just, yeah.
She's a goof, like, and it's not a criticism. I like it about her, but like Emilia Clarke's a bit like of a dork. You can see, like outside of her being hot and being an actress in Game of Thrones, like you can see her as a person, like in interviews. She's a bit, and I like that about her. She's goofy, but yeah, her face during the. Can horses run through fire like that? What the Dothraki do?
In terms of that, they would. You'd have to really condition those horses in terms of being able to just go through anything. It comes down to
but in terms of physically getting hurt, can horses jump like in real life? Can horses run through a fire like that?
They would do it to escape something. They probably wouldn't do it for battle. But in saying that, this is a mythical land with dragons.
That's not a good argument for horses being burnt, because even in a mythical land with dragons, horses are normal animals that can get burnt by fire.
Yeah.
I hate that argument, like, by the way. Like, even the actor for Sam said that, like, why hasn't Sam lost any weight in however many seasons? And then the actor goes, well, there are dragons in the show.
Yeah, well, Sam hasn't lost any weight because he doesn't actually do anything except read.
Exactly.
You see him every time he ever fights. No.
You had one job, Sam, to send the Ravens, and you couldn't even fucking do that. That was like season 3 or whatever.
It seemed pretty far, and it was upstairs, and that might have changed my appearance.
I don't blame Randall for
saying... I've got to keep this perfect pod going.
Yeah. This doesn't just happen.
When's dinner?
It's like, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm still going to ask. Yeah. Like, when is it?
In retrospect, I don't blame Randall for sending his fat ass to the wall. Because I'd choose Dickon over Samuel.
Dracarys.
Ricaris. Dick puns.
Horse fucker.
Yeah. No, I thought it was a sick battle. I like the fear. You can see the fear, and I'd be fine. If I were Lannister, I would run away. I'm not fucking serving. Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna die for you.
You can tell, like, I'd say nearly all of them are just like, I want to go.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here. I'm going to die.
I remember my question now. Drogon burning the supplies. Was that just the food of the Reach, or was that also Cersei's gold in terms of paying off?
Doesn't he say that most of the gold is beyond?
Yeah. So I'm just clarifying with you guys.
Yeah.
The Iron Bank is definitely paid off, even with the supplies getting burned. Like.
No, that's the supplies that we're going to pay the bank with.
Didn't
no,
Jamie say?
Doesn't Randall say, like, we've already offloaded most of the gold beyond the wall?
Right.
Yeah, he's into King's Landing.
Like, right at the start, and then he's like, that's just after he talks about the flogging.
Yeah.
So that means most of the gold did make it to King's Landing, and Cersei will pay off.
Because I remember, like everyone's asked that, and I'm just kind of like, I remember her saying it, but I don't know. Like, did she just get there too late, or she's just burning them, like... She's like, that could be important, let's burn it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either. That's what I was asking you guys. So
I think she was just going to burn all the supplies because no one was going to
So most of the gold...
It's Bronn!
Yeah.
Because he's got the back fucking thing.
See, Jack is on the fucking ball. Who would have thought to pause the scene on the push? Like, I didn't think of that.
So it's all to do with the horse. So he's kicked Sam's dad off the horse and used his horse... Because shit.
You don't need this!
Yeah,
sorry, you fuckers, I want to get paid.
Yeah. Because Bronn does not give two shits.
Yeah.
Also, why didn't you fucking throw the spear at Daenerys instead of trying to pierce her?
There's
a dragon!
Be as accurate as possible.
Hand.
Yeah, you want to be as accurate as possible.
I understand, but there's a dragon next to her.
Yeah,
like, how fucking dumb. I get it's like heat of the moment, pun intended, but like...
Oh, heat of the moment.
I'm seriously like... He could have just pegged it and like he's like, I'm probably only gonna die because the dragon will kill him. Why not like?
You're right.
Because the words he would have shouted wouldn't have hurt her because it just bounced straight off her armor.
Her plot armor.
I thought he was
her lack thereof. Put some fucking chainmail on. Still back to that.
I thought he was gonna throw it, and then when he kept going, I was kind of like, all right, you're gonna.
Look, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's 100% Bronn. Yeah, right.
That's totally Bronn. Well done.
Oh, poor horses.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they're done.
Yeah, it's like literally just the horses.
I'm not gonna lie. We all agree that Daenerys is fucking annoying.
Yeah.
But I was rooting for her in this battle.
I was. Yeah. I wasn't
because
yeah. This is a desperation attack.
I was rooting for her because, as much as annoying as Daenerys is, let's be honest, Cersei's a cunt.
Yeah. If you want anyone on it, it's gonna be her.
Correct.
Yeah.
Cersei and Jaime, like, I don't fucking care about Jaime anymore because in the books he's redeeming.
The Brienne and him saga was like his redeeming act. As soon as he gets back and he starts falling for Cersei again, I'm like, you've
lost me.
Yeah.
It's
That's
Bronn.
Bronn.
Well done, Jack. You see how clever Jack is? So clever. He paused the scene on the face of the guy. Who would have thought to do that? What a genius!
I'm pretty sure someone.
Who would have thought
that.
to do that? I'm pretty sure.
I can't even tell if you're being actually
I'm pretty sure no one in all of the internet, no one in all of the internet would have thought of doing that. Reddit and the internet combined.
I'm pretty sure it's already a meme by now.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Genius.
You know when this shit's getting too hot? You know who you need? Bron will get you out of it.
Oh, you're on fire. Oh.
I try.
See what I did there?
Yeah. David's used it at least 3 times tonight.
I don't remember. All right, don't get heated with me. Jesus.
This is a heated argument.
Yeah. Oh my god. So, in conclusion, Cersei will pay off the bank.
Yeah.
Most of the gold.
That's what I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they gave us support too. Like he's like,
he's playing her though.
We'll give you another. We'll give you
I think
another
he's playing
loan.
her. He's literally just a banker.
Yeah.
He's like, we'll help you because you at the moment are winning and you will have the most money after you pay us. I don't think he's playing her. I legitimately think he's just 100% a banker, and whichever will get him the most money he'll take.
So do you think he's 100% backing Cersei, or do you think he might be playing both? He'll decide to play both teams.
No, I think it comes down to Daenerys doesn't want slaves, and that's part of what the Iron Bank invests in.
Okay, in the books, no, Braavos is one of the founding free cities that moved away from slavery, and they hate slavery. This is the books. In the show, do they mention Braavos and slavery?
I think that someone mentioned that that's where the money was coming from.
Being Donald Trump here.
Yeah.
So the show's bullshit then. Like, again, like, weak right in terms of moving away from the universe and the rules of the universe.
As far as I remember from when I was watching it, and that's because I haven't read anything. But wrapping the whole thing up, what do you think of the episode?
It's probably the best one
so far.
Yeah,
I agree. So far, the best episode.
I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10.
I'll do the same.
I'm giving it a 9.
Ooh.
I thought the battle, and if you look at the post-episode whatever behind the scenes shit, like looking the way they filmed it and like the choreography and the soldiers running through the fire.
Yeah, I saw the stunt thing. I saw the behind the scenes. They had to do the explosions. It's just like blow up each individual cart one by one, and they just added the dragon.
And like it went for like 10 seconds at least or something.
Yeah.
I'm giving Bronn a solid like 9 out of 10.
I'm giving him a 10. I love Bronn.
For the bromance.
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious. And not just him, but the writers as well. They did a good job writing him. Because let's be honest, sloppy writing a little bit here and there.
Here and there.
I'm being nice.
The whole fucking season 7 and 8 are getting to that point now.
It comes down to he's just shot a dragon. There's no way he can end up joining her now. It comes down to who's going to pay more money. But she's not going to forgive him.
See, I disagree with Jack, so we're going to see who's right between the two of us.
I think Tyrion will bail him out.
So he will join. So Dave and I are saying that he will eventually get to join Daenerys, like she'll forgive him, and you're saying no.
I think she'll forgive him. I don't think she would that far.
Oh, you know what I mean by forgive him, as in welcome him to the... Not welcome him. Allow him.
Use him.
I think he just wants to retire now.
That's why he wants a castle. He just wants to be like, I just want like money in a castle.
I have survived this long. I have fought almost everyone and everything.
After this,
I'm fucking done.
Yeah. Is that why you're so fucking glum? I love that line, Yeah, Jaime's annoying. What else? Like, obviously we can talk about the battle and how the battle made the episode, but in terms of giving it a 9 out of 10, or in your case, 8, and you said 8, what else happened?
Well,
there was a battle. I remember that.
Littlefinger and Bran and like the reunion. I think the reunion could have been better with the Starks.
The reunion is why I can't give it a really good score.
Yeah.
I loved the fight. There's still no mention of where the White Walkers are, how close they are to the wall, all of that. What's happening with the Hound? There's these little bits and pieces that they're not dealing with yet, so I'm liking that. and I'm okay with that patience to it. Aussie mate with Reek, don't really care.
Aussie mate with Reek.
That's it. I don't even care what his name is. This is why I'm
Aussie mate.
gonna start with nicknames for everyone.
Professor Slughorn.
Yeah. Baelish.
Oh yeah, was this
Snape.
episode? No,
Baelish
last episode
Snape.
was the hey, I killed an incurable
Snape.
disease.
Yeah. No, that was.
When I specifically told you not to, it's like he totally after forbidding Sam and pointing it out, Slughorn should have awarded fucking 100 points to Gryffindor afterwards. And that's totally a Harry Potter thing.
I'm taking away 15 points from Gryffindor because you disobeyed me. But I'm giving you 50 points to Gryffindor because you were brave and you did something smart to help your friend.
That's very like Dumbledore-ish.
Yes,
It's just like,
exactly.
I'm gonna punish you minorly and praise you heavily.
Yeah.
Who did I say was Malfoy in the other podcast? The other episode? I compared...
That was Lucius
Yeah,
Malfoy.
who did I compare to Lucius Malfoy?
Was it Littlefinger?
Yeah, it was Littlefinger.
Was it Littlefinger I compared to?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we changed it and we said, no, it's Snape.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 100% Snape.
That's
yeah.
right.
Because of the Catelyn love triangle shit.
I was going to make a joke about whoever was Malfoy's, his face falling and, like, Slughorn. Littlefinger, I'll give you 50 points. But, Sam, you get 100 or whatever it was. That was the first movie, right? The first book, it ended that way.
Yeah, it
With
was.
the House Cup.
You
And-
broke
and-
so many multiple rules
Yeah.
that you should be expelled, but here's the House Cup.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Awesome. Fucking Dumbledore's a dude for doing that, because fuck the Slytherins. By the way, this is like a tangent, right? But
I love Slytherins.
so do I. I'm a Slytherin. Like,
So am I.
did the,
Yeah, I did the thing. Yeah.
Did you do?
I
did you
have
do
not
it?
done the...
You should totally do it. We'll do it later.
I did. I got Slytherin, and my like cum spell is a
Your what?
is a sparrowhawk.
See,
Your what?
Haven't you seen it? It's fucking cum coming out of the end of a one, and it makes an animal.
Your Patronus, you mean?
Patronus.
That thing,
Okay,
yeah.
My- if anything, my Patronus is Harambe, but...
He's back, baby.
But
No,
yeah.
I got a sparrowhawk. I was like, that's pretty.
Oh,
cool.
I didn't do the Patronus one. I got to do that. But can we all agree, like, if we were like Harry or any of the Gryffindors, wouldn't you just beat the fuck out of Malfoy?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't they just beat him up?
Yeah,
Because it magically healed the wounds.
Yeah, so why? But you're magic too. So wouldn't you just fucking stupefy him? Like, do you agree throughout the whole series they let
Because
Malfoy
it's
get
a
away with how much?
stupefied spell.
I think I've had this discussion with my wife because she's obsessed with Harry Potter.
Yeah,
and I
and?
was basically just like, it's just plot armor.
Yeah,
He just gets
Exactly.
away with it.
He just gets away with
because
it.
he's the main character.
I would beat the fuck out. Like, you'd corner him in the bathroom. Like, in real life, you have bullies in real life, right? Where you meet someone in the bathroom and you beat the kid up. You do that to Malfoy. Like, that happens in real life.
He's the one that's meant to be the bully.
Exactly,
'Cause
no.
he's got-
Moaning Myrtle's holding them
Yeah.
down. Like, go for it, Harry. Go for it.
a sock in a soap in a sock. Just no, but okay. In real life, bullies get beaten up. No one likes bullies. Like, if
Correct,
you saw a
yeah.
bully in high school, you'd be like,
That's-
"Who's that faggot? Let's beat the fuck out of him."
Yeah, it's stereotypical Hollywood bully.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
it is. It's basically, I'm too weak-willed to do anything
Yeah.
about it. But in real life, you just be like, I'm just gonna...
Yeah,
Either you get into a tussle, you might lose because you're smaller, but you still fucking fight them.
Correct.
Like,
You
yeah.
would. Because in real life, no one likes bullies. Like, if you saw a guy bullying, you would go, like, who's that faggot? Let's get him after school. Like,
Yeah.
teach him a piece of his medicine. Harry, all the Weasleys, you'd corner him in the bathroom, maybe
Yeah,
put
because
Ron to watch
you know what?
outside.
It's
and
because
then-
Harry's like, I'm going to get my dad on... Oh.
That's the thing.
I'm going to get my dad on... Oh, wait.
What's
no,
that?
hang
Your dad's dead. Oh.
on.
There's one Malfoy. How many fucking Weasleys are
Yeah.
there in their family?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And there's some that are like training dragons and shit. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Never mind, like, Weasleys versus Malfoys. You've got 3 houses that hate the Slytherins, and you've got 1 house. Just get all 3 of them to gang up. And Crabbe and Malfoy, they're strong, but they're
It's 'cause-
magically weak.
It's because...
You
isolate
stun
them in their
Yeah.
fucking thing. It's like, you
Right.
exit this room and kick your ass.
Exactly. You beat the shit out of it, and that's what happened. You fucking mess with us again.
It's because Ravenclaws are too smart to fall for any shit like that, and Hufflepuffs just don't care.
Hufflepuffs are pussies.
They're the
let's
glue
be
eaters,
honest.
Yeah,
man.
they're-
No one wants to
They
be
are the
Hufflepuff.
glue eaters of Hogwarts.
They're Ralph.
Can we...
Ralph of the Simpsons.
It's just a house of Ralph.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Miss Hoover!
Can we agree that when we all did the house test, we were dreading Hufflepuff? Like, I didn't want to be Hufflepuff.
I knew I was going to get Slytherin because
Yeah.
I'm an arsehole.
No, I knew as well that it wouldn't be Hufflepuff. I'd either be, like, Ravenclaw or Slytherin, I suspected. But in the back of your mind, you don't want to be...
I knew I wouldn't get Hufflepuff when there was the questions like, does fire hot when touched? And you're like, yes. And then it's going, no. They're like, you're in Hufflepuff, mate.
Did you fear being in Hufflepuff? Like, you don't want to be in Hufflepuff, right? Oh, you haven't done it, right? Like, but you actively don't want to be a Hufflepuff, right? Like me. Like, I actively didn't want to be one.
No one wants to be one.
Yeah, so it's not just me.
They're like
They're
like,
the squares of Harry
Potter. Not
Potter.
just the square. I feel like they're just like the rejects of Hogwarts.
Yeah, they are.
They're kind of like, you're just the most plain vanilla basic human. You can go to Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
You have no outstanding qualities except being average.
At best, if not dorks. Like, they're... If it weren't for Malfoy and the Slytherins, we'd be putting soap in our socks and hitting the Hufflepuffs. While Ron stands outside the bathroom door guarding with fucking Ernie McMillan, which is...
Nothing to hear here. The screams are just Harry's got diarrhea. Everyone keep going.
Yes.
It's okay, buddy. Just pass it through. You'll be fine.
Like a Justin Fletchley.
I'm pretty sure there's a spell for that.
Even the teachers are like, I'm fucking sick of you and your rich ass family.
Dumbledore summons like Ernie McMillan to the office. No, Ernie, what happened to you? I fell, Professor. I fell. Thank you for listening to episode 4 of the Game of Thrones podcast. The Spoils of War.
The Pool Room podcast.
The Pool Room podcast where we reviewed Game of Thrones episode 4. Final review, I gave it a 9.
8.
Final mark, 8 from
Definitely
Jack.
still an 8.
I was an 8. You were an 8, and you were a 9.
No, I was a
No,
9.
he was the 9.
I'm just fucking with
Okay,
you.
fine. I believe you. Really good episode. The final battle was awesome.
I'm really looking forward to see what the outcome of the battle is now.
This TV show is going to go down in history in terms of like the budget, and like no other TV show has done a high fantasy drama with the battles.
Fun fact with this episode before you go, it had the highest amount of viewers of any episode. 10.2 million people watched this. The next highest was the season 7 premiere of 10.1.
And that's not including pirates, right?
No, it's not.
That's not including Euron Greyjoys, right?
Yeah, no. 10.2 million people watched this episode, so it's the
Legally.
Yeah. So it's the highest highest amount of viewers watching it at once. That's a lot of people watching one episode.
That's awesome.
And I was surprised because like it beat the first episode. So,
yeah, that's true. Well, it was a lot better as well. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, when you saw that like Daenerys is like, "Fuck this, I'm out." You're like, "Oh, next episode's gonna be good."
Exactly.
But yeah.
It will be interesting to see what happens to Jaime next and Daenerys.
I don't care.
Yeah. Thank you for listening, everyone. I'm Sam.
I'm Jack.
And David.
Take care.